earlier we talked about the new kickoff rules, right? What team, and I know this might be tough because, the teams obviously, they're not even in the training camp yet, but do you predict that any team is really going to find a way to kind of work these new rules to their advantage based upon the way their roster is already made up?
In terms of the kickoff rules?
Yeah, in terms of the kickoff.
I think that there's going to be a lot of horse trading among the coaches in the different units and teams. In other words, if it's me and I'm the special teams coordinator, I'm going, give me our fastest, most elusive player, and I want that guy returning the kicks. Because, as we explained earlier this week, we got a great call on the subject from somebody very knowledgeable about the rule, who explained it better than even I could at that moment. The thing that I kept hearing from coaches is this is almost going to be like you're playing cover zero every snap, because you've got the kick return team and the kick off team that are lined up very close to each other. You've reduced the space and the speed, which was to improve the safety of the play and cut back on concussions, which was always the concern. But in order to do that, you might be putting bigger people on the field. And because, 10 players are in the setup zone, if you get past that first line of defense, there's no one back there to stop you. So, I mean, if I'm Chris Horton in Baltimore, I'm going, can I get Zay Flowers back there? Can I get Lamar back there if we're in a pinch in the fourth quarter?
You definitely don't want to do that, though, right?
Well, this is what I'm saying. So then you're going to have the head coaches and the offensive coaches going like, no, we can't do that. But I think over time, and again, this is one of the things I'm excited to see in training camp too, is who's on the field for these plays. I think you will see better players with the ball in their hands, because now you've gone from a play where there's an extremely low percentage chance of an impact game-breaking type play to a play that, depending how this plays out, and unless and until special teams coaches decide it's too punitive, too dangerous, and so you start kicking the ball through the end zone, where this play could be one of the highest percentage plays for something crazy to happen. I think that if I've got a team and I've got a player that I think gives me the best chance to get through that initial line of defense and house it, I'm having him out there. Because not only am I potentially going to get the ball in one of my most unique playmakers' hands, injuries can occur on any snap. This play is supposed to be safer. We'll find out if it actually is. Injuries can occur, though, on every snap. I'm taking my shot to flip the game by having a big return here. And, if the other team sees that guy's on the field, maybe they are just kicking the ball through the end zone and taking the extended touchback out to the 30 because it's just not worth it. Either way, I'm giving myself a better chance to make plays, or I'm improving my field position. That is going to be one of the things I think is going to be really interesting to see. It's not just about, what's the schematics look like on the new kickoff play. It's who is on the field.
Yeah, I feel like the Dolphins are in a perfect spot to really make something exciting happen with all the speed.
You got like 5 different guys back. You want to put Achane back there. You want to put Tyreek back there. You want to put Waddle back there.
That could be
Mostert,
really exciting, man.
Any of those guys. Put 2 of them out there. Because you were allowed to have, I believe, 2 guys back. Put 2 of them out there. Now you don't know which one's getting it. You don't know if they're going to run a reverse. You got the 2 of the fastest dudes in the entire league. I just think it's going to be a different dynamic. I don't think it's going to be overly gimmicky. That's always been the concern. That's why the NFL didn't want to have it called or referred to or anything as like the XFL kickoff rule. Because the NFL it's a different game, but it's going to look different. It's going to take some getting used to. People are going to complain the first week, the first time they see it in the Hall of Fame game. This is stupid. Why are they doing this? In the end, it is about reducing concussions and reducing injuries. They want to make the game safer. They want to do it in such a way that's not what they did last year, which was you guys can't come up with a rule. All right, fine. We're just going to make a rule where basically every ball gets kicked through the end zone. And now you have a dead ceremonial play, to quote Troy Vincent. This is not dead. This is not ceremonial. This is potentially game-breaking type of stuff, depending how, as we get toward those real games, teams decide to handle it.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.